I need to know how to fix the volume on my Vizio TV.
Did you unmute it?
It isn't muted.
Turn up the volume that someone else turned down nearly all the way down.
I haven't changed the volume like that.
I'm assuming someone didn't turn down the volume on the speakers.
Given how rarely anyone can be bothered to grope for the remote, I doubt they got off the couch to do that.
If you were gaming and using a headset, unplug the headset to make sure the TV starts using the speakers.
If I use a headset while gaming, it will be plugged into the console, not the TV.
Vizio's tech support solutions say to change the HDMI input so you can see if the problem is the built-in speaker or external signal source, like the cable box or satellite system.
I don't even know how to turn down the volume in the cable feed except via the remote control.
There could also be a problem with the cable signal so that it sends video but not audio.
I see, and that's why you're saying check on Air TV or an app to see if the problem is the TV or the signal source.
Sure, especially when your app may have its own mute or volume control. Or your audio via that streaming media is simply as messed up as the cable signal we were discussing a moment ago.
The volume is consistently messed up, though. It is usually not loud enough no matter what I do.
Vizio's manual says to go to the menu, then depending on the model, select audio or audio settings and make sure the TV speakers are set to on.
I can check that.
You should also make sure all the cables are connected to the speakers and audio outputs. For example, if you used a VGA computer connection, you might not have restored all of the audio plugs back to the original settings.
I haven't done that lately.
If you have a sound bar, surround sound system or external speakers, make sure the cables are all correct and switch to a different input to test it.
I know that if I get games and surround sound but not TV audio, the problem is the TV software or settings.
Which is why you'd want to check the audio settings that they say to send audio to the source you want to listen to. If you're expecting surround sound from speakers and it uses the TV's speakers, of course it sounds too soft.
I might as well make sure the balance is right so it isn't sending all the audio signal to the speaker on the opposite side of the room. But that doesn't explain why it has cycled the volume.
Then turn off all of the sound enhancements like true volume, especially surround modes.
That makes it too soft.
Then you can see if the DSP is messed up, which could cause volume cycling or simple fail to play sound loud enough.
I don't know if that is a hardware problem or software problem.
If you messed up the audio settings trying to customize it, you can restore to the default audio settings going to Help, Menu, Audio, Reset Audio Mode, OK, Exit.
I don't think resetting it will fix it, but I don't know what will.
Whether the speakers are bad or the processing board in the TV that processes audio. If these wiring and setting fixes don't fix it, you need more advanced tech support than I can provide.